Well, I was just about to do my exciting grocery shopping list, but I thought that I should put a little onto the video about changing the tyre, which blew out and caused certainly a little bit of upset because the story is now emerging when I first felt a jerk. I thought that I looked in my driver's mirror and I thought that I'd hit a motorcyclist, and I saw them go down in my right hand, my near side rearview mirror, and I saw them go down. I pulled in straight away and left the truck, and then I went back to see how they were doing. But anyway, the short story is that I went from the viewpoint that I was the cause of the accident. Now, what happened then was that someone who had seen the accident and coincidentally worked at the health centre. Now, he said to take the husband and the wife, mother, to the health centre along with their teenage daughter, who had also been riding on the bike. So, what happened? They got back on the bike and they went down and went into the health centre. Health centre is a kind of a halfway house for the hospital, is my viewpoint on it. Anyway, they gave them a rudimentary examination. Nothing serious had happened. All three had skinned their knees when they came off the bike. So it was not serious, very worrying for me because as a foreigner, I'm in the middle of all of this happening, trying to pick the lady up, and nobody could speak English until this man came along very, very quickly after it had all happened and said, it's okay. They said it was an accident. He said, I saw that you have a flat tire, one of your tires exploded. So he had seen it. He had seen the tire on the back near side blow out. Now, the way that it came over to me first was that they had been next to the truck when the tire blew out, and that had caused them to lose control. The way that it seemed later when Beth arrived, she arrived to rescue me. You need when you're in the Philippines, that's a good idea to have someone that you can call if you get into a situation where no one speaks English. So, when she came along, she spoke to the mother. Now, what had been a puzzle to me was that when I came out and approached the family to see if they were okay, nobody was angry in any way with me. They were all very polite. Didn't really have much to say to me because they didn't speak English, but they were not angry or upset with me. And I thought, back to if I was in the USA or the UK, there'd be a lot of bad temper going about and sharing the blame. So when we got down to the centre, the health centre, the man who had stopped to help, who had seen it happen, turned out to be someone who worked at the health centre. So he took charge and got everybody moving and being processed. So they take the name and address and all of that, and then start looking at what to do as a preventive for anything serious happening, which turned out that it was thought that they should have an injection just in case. So there was an injection. They each had that. We paid for everything, obviously. But the way that it turned out, come here, honey, you can tell us what did the lady say to you?
The lady says that, what do you call
the
that?
lady who, the mother.
The mother, the mother says that, no worry, ma'am, we're not been hurt. We just have little bruises and some wound. And I said, so what happened? He said, oh, we saw that the car is wibbling because of the tire, what do you call it, exploded. So that's why when we notice it, we are in the side and we fall.
So I was wrong. I didn't hit them.
No, you didn't hit them. It just happened the space.
They lost
also.
control when.
Yeah, because it's also been banged, right? And you went to the other side. You went the side, so and they're also in the side, so that's why they fall because they're also in panic, and lose control.
Yeah, that was a real
So I
worrying time for me.
So I said, so are you hurt? I said, I'm sorry for what happened. And then the wife said, no worry, mom. Nobody wanted that happen. It's an accident, and we are not hurt. So I said, we could go to the hospital, and then because we could, is your head being hurt? And you said, no, we just fall.
Just the knee, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
just the knee. And the daughter got something in the hand, something like that. So now the doctor there in the health center said, oh, did you fall? She said, no. Did you fall your head? Did you vomit? He said, no, nothing, and the husband is in a helmet. And besides, it's just a slow
It was
drive, very slow
yes,
drive.
because it was such heavy traffic.
Yeah.
It really was. We were doing, I don't know, possibly 4 or 5, 6 miles an hour just cruising to get through.
Yeah, so the doctor for the anti-tetanus, so the 3 of them got an anti-tetanus and some antibiotic to take, and we handed a little help because I'm sure that the father will not able to work for a couple of days because of the knee, so there's some little bruises on the knee, and they also have a ointment there in the health center. So yeah,
So
when Terence messaged me saying, because I got a buyer that gonna do the land. So when Terence messaged me, I'm in an accident, so I'm a little bit. I said I could, if I drive the motorcycle, I'll fly going to the town because
might take off as well.
Because I'm just worried, I just said I'm in accident, and on my mind it's already,
She was already arranging the burial.
No, don't say that's knocking wood. How many?
Honey, that's glass, it's not wood.
But it's just a nightmare yesterday, but still very grateful.
Yes, I have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Very grateful because Brat, one of our students, you called.
I messaged her. I said, are you in Taliban? Because I'm still here, and I don't know what's happening there. Terence said it's an accident, so I don't know. My mind is not, because I'm we got many instances. We saw so many instances on the road, so what happening on the road, what other coalition.
Apart from that, somebody that we know that's not too far from here right now is always falling off a bike.
It's me. It's okay if it's me fall, but not you.
Oh, it's okay. Yes,
bones,
it's okay if you fall. Absolutely.
My bones are strong.
The strongest bone that you have in your body, honey, is in your head. Come here.
I'm gonna poop.
Honey, there are some things you really don't have to share with us, and pooping is one of them. So anyway, you called Brat, and she was very kind, and she came rushing around. Yeah. Brat is one of our older students. When I say older, she's 20.
Yeah, 22.
22. So
20,
she came around,
20.
and So if Beth had not been able to get there, Brat would have been able to handle things for me, and we went round to the drugstore.
Yeah.
And we got 3 prescriptions filled out and came back, and we were able to see the family off.
Yeah, careful. Okay.
Yeah, so that was all my little misadventure, and you see that the tire is going to be an expensive item now. If we bought an original tire, probably about 15,000. Not going to happen. We did find a cheaper one, a knockoff, in Tagbilaran, but possibly we might be able to order one online now. That's what I noticed, that tyres are being offered online. That will be a struggle to get there, because those tyres, along with the wheel, they're roughly about, I don't know, 70, possibly 80 pounds. So, thanks for looking in, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. That would help.